If you can't grow it, sow it.
That's what you do?
Yeah, sow them things back in. If you don't have it, plant it. Hey, babe. If you can't pursue it, glue it. Hey, babe. If you can't achieve it, weave it. Hey.
So Kodak Black's locks, proclaiming to be fake, but at least he reattached his own hair back to his head, opposed to Fetty Wap reattaching someone else's dreads to his head, or say somebody like not young, well, he is young, but Ski Mask, who had synthetic hair or real hair crocheted into his dreads as well. With Kodak's dreads, he reattached his own dreads back to his afro, which is a move that I've seen people do in the past. Hence why some people save their dreads when they cut them off and they bag them and save them. Airtight seal. So looking at this video, Transporting by Kodak Black, we'll notice that this is when he had his dreads reattached, but they aren't dyed at this point, which is what he has now, is like a reddish rouge type dye in his dreads. But his locks in this, I feel, were reattached to this afro that was guaning right here, because when he got out of the bin, I think it was a few months before this video was dropped, he didn't have hair long enough to grow this quick. Like, you can't grow this amount of hair in 2-3 months, 4 months even. Like, it doesn't happen. So I feel that he had the inside sew guan on the top of his head to get those locks kind of put back in, because it notices here that there's like hair, it's been parted, but not really. There's too much of hair around here that isn't parted, that should be, if these dreads were real, if that makes any sense. It's got a really good job done to it, to be honest. There's a really good job at attaching these back, because it looks pretty flush, quote unquote. But you can see the spots where they've been sewn. It's like right here. It looks like they have indents on them from rubber bands or something, but this could be a sew as well. Sew marks. Yo, I don't speak Spanish, but I wish I did speak a bit Spanish there. Somebody asked in the chat. But yeah, his dreads aren't like this so much anymore. If we can find a newer video by him. So come on, let's see. So it looks like they've grown. So now, most recently, his dreads have grown, and that's the trick. Like, the extensions do end up sprouting new dreads to start growing. And you can see here, this is where the extension was, and this is some new growth he's got coming in. This seems to be a lot drier, more matured than down here. Same rubber band sew type marks over here. A little bit of discoloration down here, but even his dye in this video seems to be like it's faded a bit, but it's like it's been lightly bleached to make it go a bit red. And look at the new growth. He's got a lot more afro now. It's just a thicker afro. You can see that the afro has been bleached as well. This seems like it's probably been done to help blend the sewing between the dreads and the hair. So it's interesting to see the style that he's tried to pull these off. Honestly, it looks kind of like grungy, the way he's pulling off these dreads. Real like Young Thug used to wear his hair bleached, and actually had the same thing going on with extensions on Young Thug's dreads when they were bleached like this. except Kodak doing it with a lot thicker dreads here, obviously. So I think he's actually got about 10 dreads or something on his head, which is not very many. The video's done. It's not very many dreads at all, but it's something. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oh, he might have 11 or 12 or 13, but they funny, man. Anyways, that's Kodak Black's dreadlock update. I just wanted to show you guys where he was at with his locks, and what do you guys feel you stand on the way he reattached his own dreads back to his head like that? Is it something that you would do? Tell me why or why not. See you guys in the next video. Adios!